What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the UTEP Dynasty in the All-Texas Conference. Last episode, we had to go on the road at Kyle Field, and let's just say it didn't go as planned, if I'm being generous. We couldn't score a single point. Listen, Missouri State went on the road to Kyle Field. Missouri State! And they scored 42. We couldn't muster up a single point. Hopefully this episode is a bounce-back episode after such an embarrassing performance from head coach Humongous and his squad. Last episode, we went to Kyle Field on the road playing Texas A&M on Halloween and got our asses kicked. That's all I can really say. We got spanked. We didn't score a single point. I threw 5 picks. Paul Schofield threw 4. And then Skylar Locklear threw another one. We took him out of the game because we don't want our true freshman quarterback getting hit every drop back. Insta-shedded in the run game. Insta-shedded in the pass game. We could get nothing going. Blocked punt for a touchdown. I mean, everything. So now we have to bounce back on the road again at UTSA, who has not won in the All-Texas Conference. We have a bye after that, can get healthy, and then we go and play Rice, who's 1-4. We need to win these games. And then we have to maybe win SMU. This is going to be a tough matchup on the road to end the season. But we have to win those because if you look at the conference standings, we're in trouble. After that loss, Texas Tech, Texas A&M, and even Texas jumps us. I don't really know how. We beat Texas head-to-head. So maybe it's a different tiebreaker in the Big 12. I'm not really sure. But regardless, SMU's right behind us, can't lose to them, and we basically have to win out. UTSA is coming off a loss to SMU on the road, 45-21, and they also lost to North Texas the week before that, 36-21. So they're on a 2-game losing streak. Their conference schedule is tough the rest of the way, other than at Sam Houston. So they're looking to win this game and get a conference win. And UTEP is coming off one of the worst losses in the Humongous era. I think it's probably the worst one, but we have to bounce back. Looking at UTSA's roster, they're a little bit better overall-wise, a 72 compared to UTEP. They also have Owen McCown at quarterback, a pocket passer, Josh McCown's son, which is pretty cool. He's been pretty damn good this season, one of the best QBs in the conference, 2,800 passing yards, 19 touchdowns to 4 picks, 62% completion percentage. They also have a good safety duo with Wesley Miller and Ryan Yates. Both are very good, especially Ryan Yates, 96 speed. And then you just look at the pass catchers. They have 3 different wide receivers with 90-plus speed. And they also have Houston Thomas, a tight end who's 6'5", 242. So I'm a little bit worried. It looks like they have great players on offense, a lot of good skill position players, and a good safety duo on defense. Pretty balanced team. Frankie Arthur, the running back for UTSA, is going to miss this game. He has a broken toe. He's a 90 speed, 94 excel running back, so he could have been a factor for sure in this game, but he will not be playing. Looking at Owen McCown, he doesn't have 90-plus throw power, which is surprising as a pocket passer. His accuracies as a senior are really not that good. His skill caps are pretty decent, but for some reason he hasn't reached his full potential. And his short throw accuracy is good, but everything else is okay. Throwing under pressure is not good at all, so we might send the dogs, especially because break sack's not good, and he's not fast. So the play is we're going to blitz the hell out of Owen McCown. UTSA also has a better offense than UTEP, and when we look at defense, that last game for UTEP really made their points per game not very, very good, but still one of the best in the conference. And UTSA is one of the worst defenses in the conference. So this is going to be very fun. Hopefully Paul Schofield, the true freshman quarterback, can bounce back on the road against UTSA after having to play the second best defense in the conference. I can't believe Houston actually has the best defense statistically. I was looking at the roster before hopping into the UTSA game, and thank God I did. Jose Kim was a true freshman, star development running back that we got. And to be honest, I wanted to start him and not redshirt him, but at the same time I understood he doesn't have any abilities, and we have better running backs on the roster, especially Kenyon Clay, who's a redshirt senior we got in the transfer portal from Arkansas State. He's been amazing, But Clay is very close to being done for the season if we keep running him like we are. Maybe we give him a little bit of a break, and we kind of have to, because Jose Kim wants playing time. His deal breaker is becoming an issue. We have 3 games left in the regular season, and say we made the conference championship and then had a bowl game, we would have to sit him out for 1 game, but I think the conference championship is a long shot after losing last week. So we really realistically have 4 games left on the schedule, so we could play Jose Kim for the rest of the year and not have to worry about losing his red shirt. So maybe we do just that. I think that might be the play. I like that idea, and he's going to get a little bit more development, because star development, he might get more upgrade points playing on the field, and we lose his deal breaker, which is perfect. I love this plan. He'll get the start in this game against UTSA. This Week 10 matchup is a bounce back game for both of these teams. UTSA comes in on a 2-game losing streak and is looking for that first conference win in the All-Texas Conference here at home in the Alamo Dome. And UTEP is coming off the worst loss in humongous history when it comes to him being the head coach. They also have a freshman running back in this game, Sean Mondo. I hope I'm saying that right. Not great with names. I'm trying here. I like this formation that UTSA is coming out here in. They're trying to run the football early, and we don't want them to. Coy Parrish with the tackle. Gain of 1. 2nd and 9 here. We're going to blitz. We're setting the dogs. I don't like this formation. They got us spread out. Play action. Easy money, but he drops the football. Great play there. To come back and knock it out by Brian Nelson II on the outside there. And we're going to play cover 2. Make sure to get deep here. Great sack. Gets to Owen McCown. Only rushing 4 there. Ecal Taylor with the sack. Owen McCown's feeling that one. We get the ball here early in this game after a 3-and-out from UTSA. Tariq Watson, already a kickoff return in this season. Pretty decent return back to the 48-yard line. And here you look at Paul Schofield's performance last week. 4 interceptions. Was not very good, to say the least. I'm hoping for better this week. They're going too high safety, and we will run the football. Is there a reason Jose Kim isn't in the game? And it is Lance Barnes. Put Jose Kim in the game. He needs playing time. There he is. Now they immediately got to him. I'm going to go RPO, so at least we have a little bit of a different look. And Martin Johnson has space, but they close out very quickly. And now it's 3rd and 7. Good defense from UTSA. Martin Johnson's got a decent look here. And they're blitzing, and they knock it down at the line of scrimmage. Great play from UTSA. That's just a great start to this game. The offense hasn't been right for 5 quarters now. And they're running the football. That's an amazing spin out in space from Sean Mondo, the freshman. 38 yards on the day. They're going hurry up now. Trying to bring that safety in the box to make running the football a little bit harder, but it's not really working right now. Good sack, though. Ecal Taylor again. And now it's 2nd and 17. I feel like they're going to run the football, and they do. Javon DeVoe comes up for the tackle. He's been good all season long. They throw it underneath, thank God, because they could have maybe went deep there. Daryl Jones is hurt, but they're going to punt. This is a early defensive battle so far. Each team just trying to see what the other team's got, I guess. That's a great punt, though. Good special teams there from UTSA. Pins us inside the 5 now. And we're looking at a little mesh concept here. Try to get to Georgie in space. And Georgie is in space. And Georgie's going to find space. Georgie's out. He's running. What a play from Georgie Awasika. He finds the drag route, Paul Schofield, in his own end zone. And gets us up to the 48-yard line. Let's go. And now he's rolling out Cash Cheeks. He gets it to him. Great play. I do not love these looks where they go 3-3-5, I think this is. Because, look, the linebackers go crazy. In this defense, you pass on this defense. There's no way you run on this defense. Jose Kim, I hope I can get him the ball more, but right now they are playing pretty decent. That's a money throw to Georgie Awasika. He gets inside the 2-yard line. This offense is driving. RPO. Jose Kim, the true freshman, with his first ever touchdown. He's finally getting some snaps, and he feels great about it. The boys are congratulating him. And UTEP takes the lead on the road. Let's go. These guys are definitely worn and torn. No. They are running the football. Mondo, the freshman. He won't go down. Sean Mondo. What a player. Hopefully they can get him to stay at their program because he's a baller for UTSA. 65 yards today. But that's a great play from Ecal Taylor. Not only does he have 1.5 sacks, that's another tackle for loss. And now they're looking at 2nd and 14. And this look I really like right now. That's what we got going on. Perfect look for what they ran. And now it's 3rd and 13. Just play the sticks. Don't let him get past the sticks. There we go. Perfect. Perfect defense. That's all you have to do. Now we just know there's levels to this conference. It's going to make it a really fun conference. That's why I knew this would be a lot of fun to put on YouTube. Because, yes, we're pretty good right now. We could beat UTSA maybe. But at the same time, that could have been picked. Yikes. But really what I'm talking about is the bigger schools. Texas A&M. We haven't even played TCU or Baylor. I don't know how good they are compared to us right now. Jose Kim just can't really do anything. He's looking pretty sluggish. Maybe inside the 5 is where he can really show his strengths. This is not good. We got to try to put this over the middle. George Awasika. He just gets screamed at, and we have to punt again. These linebackers that are just true freshmen, the tandem is disgusting. Javon DeVoe. Oh, Babcock! Why did you not pick it? I was about to say his name. Because he's the other linebacker in the tandem, and he just makes me look stupid. He doesn't go for the pick there. What are you doing, brother? The ball goes right over your head. Just slap it down at least. Don't let it just make a first down. That's not what you want for a completion. You want to maybe take that for 6? Of course. I always do that. I like going on monologues about the players we brought into the program or in the franchise modes I play, like MLB The Show, and then they immediately make me look so dumb. Especially Paul Weaver. I hate him. Paul Weaver's getting shouted out in my UTEP Dynasty. That's how much I hate him. UTSA is kind of bringing the boom right now. Everyone's worn and torn. Don't tell me Owen McCown's getting in. Touchdown Owen McCown. I'm going to conservative when it comes to option read key. We're not having that no more. They tied up though. That was a good drive. And I was just yapping away that whole drive instead of locking in. Jose Kim, the true freshman. We have a ton of true freshmen. George Awasika's had a great game. Martin Johnson's open here on a drag route. Great play. After the 2-minute warning, Martin Johnson made that amazing play on the drag route. We're going a little levels concept here. I don't really like what I'm seeing. I don't want to throw a pick, but I'm going to try to throw it. And I basically threw a pick. I got to stop doing that. I really wanted to make a play, man. You just got to throw the ball away. Get upfield, get upfield. Jose Kim, come on. You're so slow, dude. Maybe contact seeker is not it, but I was hoping he could just bulldoze dudes, but not right now. Martin Johnson, come on, please. Why are you jumping? Why are you jumping? We have to punt. UTSA out of nowhere, the momentum's in their favor, dude. We're going to try to pin them inside their 5-yard line at least. Come on. Yes. Come on. No! How does it bounce over your head? You're right there. Oh, my God. We sold. And now I can feel it. You hear it in the crowd. They're pumped. The, 1,000 people that are here. No, dude. It's time for them to take the lead, probably. I can just tell. Everything's in their favor right now. We're trying to send the dogs. Babcock, get over your man. No. Get out of here. We audible, right? Yes, thank God. No. He's beat, isn't he? He's beat. Ashton Stamps, I knew it. Dude, we tried to audible too late. 3rd and 10. We're not sending the dogs. We're not. Owen McCown made us pay. We had to audible out of it. Oh my God, no pass rush. I'm cooked. Oh my God, how do you let that happen? Also, Javon DeVoe is just cooked right now. Maybe give him a little time. Oh my God, no way. I just got cooked again. Quick snapped again. Oh, McCown, you're not funny, dude. Stop quick snapping me when I'm trying to figure shit out. Trying to figure out my defense. What I want to call against you, and you're quick snapping me. All right. 3rd and 1. Oh, McCown, dot, touchdown. We really just needed to lock in there and hold them to maybe even trying to go for it on 4th down. And instead, I have to see that stupid celebration again. And UTSA might beat us for their first All-Texas Conference win. Please don't tell me the season's falling apart like this. Please don't tell me. Not like this. It's 1st and 10. Awasika somehow is just cold for no reason. They're rushing 4 or 3. Circle, please! He's so open! Off your back foot, throw it 80 yards! Circle was so open. It's not even funny. They got there. They're doing it again. I know it. They're dropping. Dude, no, they're sending 4. Wait, is the post open? No, dude, that's tripled. Oh my God. Well, there's 6 seconds left. Paul Schofield's stats are not going to be great. But in reality, what are we going to do? Not much time left in the half. This game is so winnable. We get the ball to start the second half. We throw a pick, whatever. That was really just nothing. That didn't matter in the grand scheme of things. We're trying to make something happen late in the first half, you know? So now we just start at the 21. We have to lock in. Jose Kim is one of the worst running backs ever. They're also stacking the box, so... Oh, wait, no, he's out in the flat. Come on. Oh, come on. Just stay in bounds, dude. I love the broken tackle after the catch. That really showed me something, at least. Because if he just stays in bounds, that's nasty. Come on, stiff arm him. Are you a contact seeker or what? How do you have no stiff arm, buddy? Your stiff arm is ass. This true freshman, he needs some work. Jose Kim is not a finished product, and they're all just jumping for no reason. I genuinely want to go for this. Is this crazy? No, they're giving me a crazy good look. Come on. We're getting this. Yeah, we got this. I don't care. We're in desperation mode on the road. We needed that. It's that simple. If we don't get that, the season might be over. But now it's not. Instead, we have new life. Cheeks. I don't know why you're stretching for the first there. You could have fumbled. It's really big. Gonna send a screen out. Come on. Lower the shoulder. There we go. That's what I want to see. And we're going to give him the ball here, too. He's a little injured. We'll get Lance Barnes in there now. Yes! Lower the shoulder. Great rush. 7 for 28 yards and a touchdown. We'll get him off the field for just a little bit. Let him get a chance to breathe. Let's see where the safety goes. Awasika. Come on, Dot. He just misses him. That's actually a great idea. Paul Schofield is definitely a true freshman. You just watch and you see that he's just a true freshman at heart. He misses easy throws, and you're like, what the hell is going on? They blitz. Great throw. We need strong hands. Cash Cheeks. Come on, man. You're one of the most reliable catchers on the team, and you don't make that catch. Now it's 3rd and 10, and it's looking really bad. Got to go up the seam to Cash Cheeks. He can make this catch, and he does! What a catch! Immediately goes right back to him, and he makes the catch for a touchdown up the seam. 6-7 for a reason, and he dunks on him to tie this game. Wow. That's a dot. We love us some Cheeks. What a pass this was, and what a catch. Just absolutely dunks on his man. I don't even think I've ever seen a generated recruit be 6'7". Let me know in the comments if you've seen a 6'7" recruit at tight end or even wide receiver. I personally haven't. 6'6" I've seen, not 6'7". No. I thought he might be able to get out in the flat. He was not able to. Great tackle. And now we're just going to play some cover 3 sky at the sticks. Javon DeVoe is pretty banged up. I might try to let him take a break, because Wilson hasn't been bad. Good play out in the flat, but great tackle by Coy Parrish, and we're getting this football back. Let's go. Now, I know Jose Kim's not going to have that type of speed or anything like that, but we just want to see. He doesn't even get good blocking now, and now he's hurt? There's no way, man. There's just no way. Cheeks again is wide open. He's just been such a beast. I'm going to go Johnson here. I like the look on the outside. Great look on the outside. Can he turn upfield? He really can't, but he does get 6 yards. We go to the run here. See the look. I don't mind it. We're going to go right behind Sammy Gooch. Let's go. We tried. We got 2. Kim's got 10 carries, and he's pretty hurt. We got to take him out, I think. Good pass to Jaylen Brown there. 3rd and 2. Just knowing what you need to get and getting it. Paul Schofield has locked in so far in this second half. If this is man coverage and they don't play the underneath, and they're not, he's got to throw this with anticipation. And George Awasika with the catch and the touchdown. And UTEP takes the lead in this second half. Let's go. It's funny that I was so excited to play with Jose Kim, our freshman running back, and he's getting outshined by UTSA's freshman running back, who's looked amazing. Sean Mondo, I think that's how you say his name. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm really bad at butchering names. It's 2nd and 6 now. Owen McCown's been pretty safe in this second half, for better and for worse. Oh, I don't love this. I don't love this at all. Great tackle, because there's no one behind him. And that's 3rd and 9, just like that. And this is a really big down in this game, man. If we can get off the field here, that would be huge. They probably actually go for it with the time that's left. We're going to go post. There's just no... Why would you carry that? Mondo again! 1st down. He's going to carry this. We got burnt, kind of. Got the sack just because of legitimately having perfect coverage. That was crazy. Great coverage downfield, and we get the sack. Tony with the sack, the true freshman Joe Tony. I wasn't expecting that. He really hasn't been too much of a factor. We've had to send blitzes most of the season, but in this game we've decided not to. 2nd and 15 now. Up the seam. And that's a pick from Ashton Stamps. That's huge. It's at the 1, which is scary, but that's big. The senior transfer from LSU. Ashton Stamps and Coy Parrish, in my opinion, both have chances to go to the NFL. I'm curious if they both do. They look amazing right now. Great technique here in zone coverage. And just makes a play on the football. All right, I'm going Cash Cheeks here. Come on, baby. Stiff arm. We at least get a little bit of room, and now they're calling timeouts. We should chew clock here, but we're just trying to get the first. Perfect throw to Awasika. He's been great all game long, and he gets the first down. You just get a slip screen maybe to him? Maybe they're not expecting this. He gets upfield. That was perfect. They were not expecting that at all, and that will do exactly what we want. Give us a 3rd and 1 where we can maybe ice this game right here. Stretch. Great play. I always get Jake Riggs, the center, and Sammy Gooch mixed up. Sammy Gooch does have a great block, but he's over there. Jake Riggs is the one throwing his man out of the club, which is a big reason we got this first down. Let's go. We probably are going to be able to ice this game now. Is it not over? I'm confused. I'm just going to run it just in case, but maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Is it over or is it not over? Injury timeout? What? All right, we have to punt because of an injury timeout. That's insane. It's not anything crazy there. The clock's going to run. They can keep doing these weird formations all they want. I don't really care. They clock it. Now it's 3rd and 4. I don't really know why you would do that. Doesn't seem very smart in my opinion, but all right. Over the middle, easy. They're playing these weird formations out of nowhere. They haven't played them all game long. I guess you just have to play man across the board. They're going to clock it here. I really don't know what to play against these formations they keep running. I guess we're just going to play man if they keep running them. Now they run a normal look, just trips. So, I'm fine with that. That's not a fumble? Oh my God, what a hit. Joe Toney with another great pressure there. Gets the shed. Look at that. A great play from Joe Toney. Only a 4-man rush today, really. We haven't sent too many blitzes like I said I wanted to. We've kind of gotten away from that, just how the game's played. And he's going to go one-on-one to Ashton Stamps, and I want this to be a catch for us. They're actually going to call PI on Ashton Stamps, sadly. This is a hoe job. This is a Heisman hoe job right now. This is crazy. Are you serious? How is that PI? At the 27 now? With no timeouts? What is that? Like, genuinely, all right, we just got to play cover 1. Like, there's nothing. Please tell me that they're covering the right men. They're not. They're literally not covering the right guys. Why is that a thing? Why did I audible and they want to cover guys across the field? They get an easy touchdown, and now they're going for 2. This is the game. What the hell? Wow. That's incredible. We win the game. They're going to onside kick. Why would they go for 2? This was the craziest game I've ever played so far on 26. I played some good games on College Football 25, but this is no doubt the craziest game I've played on College Football 26. I just got hoed in the final 2 minutes of this game. I thought I lost it, and then they went for 2 at home for no reason. They're not on the road. They really just wanted that conference win, I guess. And now they lose the game. Wow. We get out of here with a win either way. It was all because of an injury timeout, to be fair. I don't think they should have won it regardless. Hey, we get it done. What a game. All right, after that win against UTSA, it was a fun matchup. We win 21-14. Paul Schofield bounced back. He did have a pick, but he also had great touchdown passes and got his playmakers the football. Now we play Rice. Our schedule has been very easy, I'm not going to lie. We now have to play one of the weakest teams again in the conference. Have to give Rice some credit. Looking at their schedule, they went to Kyle Field and they put up 21 points and almost beat Texas A&M. I mean, come on, man. We couldn't put up any points at Kyle Field, but Rice could? Man, that performance was so ass. But anyways, you can look at Rice's schedule a little bit further and see their only win in conference was against North Texas. They don't really have a great win this year, but they did give Texas A&M everything they could handle. But they just lost to Penn State 44-0. What team are we going to see on the road playing against Rice? We're going to find out. We're also going to look at their roster. It looks like their defense is a little bit better than their offense. Rice has a really good running back in Quentin Jackson from Texas, and he looks pretty damn good. 90 speed, 94 excel. Another good wide receiver, 6 foot. Landon Ransom Goals, I think, is that how you say it? You also have B.J. Bronson, a good edge rusher. Not very fast, but looks like he could be trouble. They don't have anyone really that stands out to me too crazy, though. No one really above 80 overall. So we look like the better team on paper. I would want to watch out for some of these wide receivers. Artis Cole looks pretty good, and Landon Ransom Goals with their running back, Quentin Jackson. They all look like they could be a little bit of trouble. Looking at their quarterback, they're going with Patrick Creighton Jr., a dual threat. That could be trouble. We'll get into his stats and his attributes in a second. Pretty decent this year. 14 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 2,300 yards. Not that many rushing touchdowns, only 3, and not even 100 rushing yards, so hasn't really shown the rushing ability too much. I think their quarterback, Patrick Creighton Jr., is a weak link. He doesn't have good accuracies, doesn't have a powerful arm. If you don't have at least 90 throw power, I think your arm's a little weak in my opinion. Doesn't have good awareness. That means a lot when you're playing against the CPU. Elusiveness already capped. Quickness can go up a little bit, but right now, he's a raw player, especially when it comes to throwing the football. I think we can get to him, and I think this should be a W. Rice is missing a right guard with a dislocated elbow. That sounds pretty painful. He'll not be playing in this game, but that's about it. Other than that, they're pretty healthy. If we want a chance to even play in the conference championship, we have to win this game against Rice, and they are not good. One of the worst offenses in the All-Texas Conference, and we are too. We're actually bottom 4, but they are the second to worst offense in the conference. And defensively, we're actually a top 4 defense. While Rice is more middle of the pack, they're not terrible, but they're not great either. So it's going to be fun to see how we play on the road at Rice. But what's fun is this isn't the end. We have to play SMU after this, and that's the real test. If we can somehow win out, we might still make the conference championship. Let's go. Let's see what happens. This is a huge matchup on the road for the UTEP Miners. How will they respond after a big win in the second half against UTSA? They have another opponent that's more on their level in the All-Texas Conference, and they need to build on that win last week. But Rice is looking for that second win in the All-Texas Conference. They're 1-5. They want to finish the season strong. This conference has been a blast, and now it's time for Paul Schofield to take over this conference. As a true freshman, he's got his team ranked. He's got his team on pace to have at least a 10-win season. Even if they lose to SMU next week, they can at least hopefully beat Rice this week and win a bowl game. And that would be a 10-win season. Martin Johnson, out route, good catch, strong hands, and a first down. He's going to be able to be redshirted again. You might as well give him some snaps. Barnes, oh, that's a free rusher. How could you let him be so free, guys? Michael Daly with the sack. And Schofield's hurt just like that on one hit. Just doesn't have the toughness you're looking for maybe at quarterback. He does make that good throw to make it at least 3rd and 13. Not saying much, but at least we have a chance here, right? If George Awasika gets one-on-one coverage, which he does, and it's a moon ball. Georgie, he caught it for the touchdown! We're watching George Awasika grow right in front of our eyes. He would have never made that catch in the beginning of the season. What a grab from the 6'5" true freshman. And now UTEP goes up a touchdown. What a ball from the true freshman quarterback as well, Paul Schofield. This was a moon ball going deep to the 6'5" true freshman George Awasika, and he gets the feet down. He does everything to get 6 there. The hands are looking good. Now, second and medium, I'm looking to blitz here. Now, in the 4-2-5, you really don't want to blitz. That's not the look you want to do, but it's been able to work because we really need it to. We just haven't been able to generate pressure with 4. That's a 2-yard gain. They're going to Quentin Jackson a lot, and I'm going to actually guess run here. Run up the middle with the pistol. And I'm right. Let's go. Oh, no! He bounces it outside. Quentin Jackson. Great play. That's a great rush from the senior running back. These linebackers know what they're doing. They're trying to inflict punishment on the other team. We're blitzing, and we get the sack. That's what you want to do. We're sending the dogs, and we talked about it. Creighton Jr. is going to have trouble. Dante Thompson, the senior, has been great this year at strong safety, and he gets the sack there. And we're looking to get deep here on the middle third. That's an amazing ball over the user from David Babcock, and they just get inside the 5 at the 1, just like that. Great dot from Patrick Creighton Jr., and Rice is now looking to score and tie this game up. Good hit! Dante Thompson playing amazing on this first drive for the UTEP Miners. Coach Humongous has these guys flying around the field. We love to see it. We got Wilson, but it's not enough. Rice gets in the end zone there. Quentin Jackson. I don't think that was Quentin Jackson. I think that was someone else. But either way, Rice does tie it up. That was rough. Maybe cover 2 on that one play was not the look. We couldn't get deep enough, and they throw it right over the top of David Babcock. And they score 6, tie it up with an extra point. It's going to be a fun matchup. I talked about it. And Tariq Watson, he might do it twice. He's going to. Tariq Watson with his second kickoff return on the season. Wow. The transfer cornerback from Memphis does it once again. Great blocking on special teams. I think anytime this guy catches the ball with a chance to return, you have to do it. He's giving me Deshaun Jackson vibes. Rice getting shut out against Penn State last week. They're trying to bounce back, man. And we are trying to build on the win at UTSA. I forgot I want to definitely make sure after that great tackle for loss, even without doing this, always have conservative AI in my opinion. I just never really thought of doing that, and I started doing it because you get gashed sometimes with these dual threat or pure runners running that read option. Quentin Jackson on the draw, and they don't really get much there. It's now 3rd and 11. They're trying to get Quentin Jackson the ball very frequently, and it's not worked out for them. They were able to complete a very good pass on 3rd down last drive, but not this one. We're at the 47 now. And what's fun about this team is they're just so young, you just never know what you're going to see in the future. Now, I do need a better tight end. Cash Cheeks, not better, that shouldn't be the word I used. It's really that he's gone after this year, and we need to replace him. We're not going to be able to do that. Ever, I don't think. This is risky, but Jalen Brown's got strong hands. No, he doesn't. That has to be a catch. Your true freshman quarterback makes the play, and we're going to go George Awasika cover 0. It looks like. I think they're going to go cover 0. Let's see. They don't, but George Awasika again with a step. That should be a touchdown, and Paul Schofield just misses it. And in my opinion, you go for this because we got the good look with George Awasika before, and now we get it again. Jaylen Brown's easy money out there on the speed out. There we go. I love what we did there. We take a shot on 3rd and 1, right? And we just know, all right, if we don't hit here, we just go for it. And we make that happen. And now, it's looking dangerous. Awasika picked. Oh, what? I thought he dropped it for a second. This might be a pick 6 if I can't get there. I don't know. Awasika looked open, but he never really was. Listen, I'm trying to feed Awasika the ball here, all right? It's just that simple. He's open for like a second. I try to throw it away from the safety, and it just never happens. Safety makes a great play on the football, and it's going the other way. We can get off the field here. This would be so big. It's not even funny. This could be huge if we get off the field after the interception. That was such a mistake. It's going to be so tough. He just has all day. Why are you not getting back to the football? Rice scores a touchdown in double coverage. That's awful. Braylon Walker should never score there. Please tell me how Braylon Walker scores here. Brian Nelson II. Please come back to the football. You're watching him catch it on you. And then, of course, the free safety, Charles Lester III, can't make the tackle, and he scores. They're going to tie the game now. I'm not even going to get mad at that interception. It's been fun. Get it to Johnson out there. He can hopefully slip inside. He can't all the way, but that was still pretty good. From the true freshman, Martin Johnson, we're going to look at the corner route here. It's not open. Just going to go Jose Kim underneath. Good catch. Gets 5. Just looking to just calm things down. That pick was so unnecessary. I'm not throwing that no more. Unless it's one-on-one. Unless I know for sure it's one-on-one. I seen the safety, and I legitimately just thought I could make that throw. It's 3rd and 4 now. Tried to run the football. Actually like the in route here. I'm not going to lie. They blitz. It's a perfect call. George Awasika has been great today. Even though we forced the ball to him the one time, he's been money every other time we needed him. It's been great. Jaylen Brown hopefully on the drag here. Good catch. And he falls forward to get 4 there. And now we can run the football hopefully. Do a little inside zone out of the bunch formation. I actually really like Awasika on our out route here, so we're going to give that to him. They cover that. That's just picked. Why are you guys sitting there? No! I should have thrown it away. I don't know how I sold this game. How did I throw that? Why would I? It was just not there ever. It's been so tough for Rice too, which makes it so much more sad. Because we've had this game. Other than a couple good plays from Rice, some blown plays defensively, it's not been great. Get him! Get him! What are you doing, Coy Barrett? You're watching him get out of the pocket! Seems awful. Seems awful. I can't believe we're playing like this right now. This is the saddest shit I've ever seen. This team has no heart. Come on! Coy Parrish is hurt now! There's just nothing going right, huh? Nothing's going to go our way now. They run the football. It's just, thank God. Joe Toney makes an amazing play. That's why we got him. The gap specialist, true freshman defensive tackle, run stopper there because now it's 3rd and 7. Please get off the field here. 2 interceptions in the first half. We can bounce back. He got a Texas route. I thought that's where he was going to throw it. If he threw it behind my user, it was over. They're going for this? You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. Rice is just, they want to win this game. Holy shit. Rice wants to win this game. No, he didn't catch it! Thank God! Oh my God, I thought he was going to catch it! We get the stop Turnover on downs. It's still a tie game. This has been crazy. All right, we're going to lock in. We're going to stop bullshitting. Stop throwing picks. We're going to run the rock. Jose Kim, the true freshman. Let's go. Gain of 16 on that play. And now... look at that playmaker! Perfect, gets behind the defense. Martin Johnson. It's 3rd and 7. Martin Johnson. Cheeks was open. Come on, why are you throwing there? All right, we're just going to kick it. We're just going to kick it. Nothing crazy. No reason to get wild here. No reason to get wild. Just rip this one. Drilled it. The true freshman kicker, Adrian Gonzalez, does his job. And now we're up a field goal, just like that. We've been trying to hit him hard. We're going to go cover 0 here. This could be scary. But I believe in the secondary. Coy Parrish is not back yet. We go cover 0, and it works. Great play call. Javon DeVoe with the sack. We sent the dogs. I was talking about sending the dogs, and we sent them. Now we're going to go cover 3 out of a cover 2 look. Let's see if that confuses the defense here. Maybe he'll throw a pick. It's not a draw. Another sack. Joe Toney has had an amazing game, the true freshman D tackle. It's now 3rd and 25, and we're just going to go cover 4 here. I think that's the play. Oh, they just bled the clock. I didn't even realize. We're going to at least make them punt it to Tariq Watson. That's so bad from Coach Humongous. We at least have a chance to do something, right? Hail Mary. It sucks if he throws a pick, but I'm throwing it to 6'5" George Awosika. I don't care. He's got 92 throw power. Yes, he gets it in the end zone. Georgie! He caught it! No, he dropped it last second. He'll eventually catch one of those. Dude, he's 6'5". You just throw it up and he has a chance. And all right, Rice gets the ball out of the second half. I really thought we might have stole a touchdown there. George Awosika was so close. He's had such a good game. But not yet. He hasn't fully become that type of player at 6'5", where we can just throw it in the double and he'll just catch it like Larry Fitzgerald, you know? We're not there yet. Hopefully soon. Creighton Jr. motioning in the wide receiver to start this half, and he throws a pick. That is gotta be a pick. Dante Thompson could have had the best game of his life. He would have had an interception, a sack, a pass breakup, and a tackle for loss. We're trying to get him another sack. They have to flip it out, and that's a great tackle from David Babcock. I wonder what they're going to do here. They are going for... that's just a bad pass. That's not even going to be catchable. We get off the field just like that. We need to lock in. I think running the football is what we have to just do more often, especially when they're showing looks like this. Run them over. Oh my God, Jose Kim, the true freshman, showing his power. This is a football player right here. True freshman Jose Kim wanted playing time, and he's showing that he deserves it. What a carry this was. We give him an inside zone, and he just goes right up to the second level and levels a defensive back trying to get this first down. That's physicality. That's what you want to see from a Coach Humongous-led team. George Awosika, is he getting that one-on-one look? No, they're shading him. He's having such a good game. But Martin Johnson, can he get the edge? He does. He jukes back outside. He's so slippery. 5 catches, 90 yards. It's so quiet from Martin Johnson, too. It's one of those players that just, you know, in the NFL or in college, you just are like, what? He has how many catches for how many yards? How? Jaylen Brown touchdown, just like that. And this team now goes up 10. I truly think this UTEP program is just getting started. This is going to be an upper echelon team of the All-Texas Conference for years to come. And I know we have a very soft conference schedule this year. It's very true. But we've won the games we were supposed to win, and we had a couple upsets. I know Arizona State doesn't look as good of a win because they weren't that good this year, but Texas is, and we beat them at home. Now the Texas A&M game, any hater of the UTEP program with Coach Humongous is going to bring that up, but since then we've been great. How about that? Just great coverage downfield, and it's another sack. This time, Ashton Coker, the senior defensive tackle. And this team has shown me something today. I'm very happy and pleased with how they've played. They're blitzing. Jaylen Brown, he gets the perfect ball out, and he's going to make someone miss an open field. Always in the open field, Jaylen Brown and Martin Johnson are going to be scary. That's a great throw by Paul Schofield. He's a little hurt, nothing crazy. So that's nice. Cheeks, great hands. That could have been picked, really. Hasn't been too involved. We're going to get Jose Kim the football, and you know what he's going to do. Break tackles. He's going to be tough to bring down in open space. And now it's all about the Awasika option route. What does he want? Actually, it's Jaylen Brown time. Down to the 2-yard line. And I think Jose Kim could get this in, right? They're actually going to go Lance Barnes here. Okay. I'm fine with that too. He's slippery enough. Not good enough. Choi gets shedded there. And that was easy for Rice. We will just kick a field goal. I'm not mad at that if we got to. Johnson is open, and he catches that. That's not a touchdown. Can we challenge that? We're going to challenge that. I think that should be 6. Let's see. That looked like 6 to me. What are they going to do with this spot? Okay, they said somehow that he did not get in there. And now it's 4th and goal, and it's pissing me off. We're running the football. Let's go. Jose Kim, run that! Oh! Good stop from Rice. You're not going to be able to bulldoze 2 players in your face. They shedded very well, but we're going to go. Hold up. We didn't even get to. I wanted to guess run up the middle. We didn't get to! Jackson had really nowhere to go. This time we're going to blitz, and we're going to guess run up the middle. Or actually, no, they're not running it, I don't think. They actually did run it. Babcock, we get the safety. Let's go. What a tackle. This has been an amazing defensive performance. Going for it, knowing the defense has been so good today, was another reason why you can go for it. Tariq Watson looks amazing as a special teamer right now. Let's see Awasika on this fade in this nice formation. Does he get one-on-one? He does. We're launching one. Come on, Georgie! It's actually caught! George Awasika is so different! What a catch! We have to just start launching it one-on-one to George Awasika more often. It's a touchdown, and it's PI. Wow! This is the freshman connection. This is crazy. Paul Schofield, you didn't even really talk about him when the play happened because I couldn't believe Awasika actually made the catch after he's dropped so many of these balls. But Paul Schofield always gives him an opportunity to make a play. Look at this throw with pressure in his face. This is an incredible throw. Good release, gets the ball out, hit as he throws, and not only that, but he puts it on the money. He's hit as he throws, and no joke, he puts it exactly where you want him to. Every time. The Hail Mary at the half was right there. Awasika couldn't come down with that one, but he does come down with this one. PI as well. They get to him before the ball gets there, and Awasika just mosses him. It's that simple. He's 6'5". He finally is showing off the hands and the athleticism with the frame that he has. He could be so dangerous. I can't wait to see what this team turns into. Trying to blitz here, and the pocket collapses. He tries to throw it outside, and that was dangerous. I really like sending the dogs against these quarterbacks that aren't accurate and don't have great awareness. It seems to work. He's dotting, though. Patrick Creighton Jr. doesn't have a crazy strong arm, but he seems to have dots downfield the couple times he has launched the ball. That was catchable. That was a makeable catch. Now, at the same time, it's a tough play to make, but In my opinion, I'd be screaming if my wide receiver didn't make that. And look at this check down. I mean, for the freshman, he's been great. And Quentin Jackson's just been crazy. Catching the ball, running the ball. He's just basically their only playmaker on offense right now. Rice is trying to figure something out. It's now the fourth quarter, and it's really time for us to lock in, shut this game down, get them off the field one more time. Good sack. There we go. Ecal Taylor getting in the backfield. And in my opinion, we're going to go cover three sky, should I say. It's 3rd and 14 here. Running cover 3. David Babcock's a little worn and torn today. Good throw there. That's a great catch. Ashton Stamps tries to make a play on that, but just never really can. Patrick Creighton keeps them alive in this game, at least. It's going to be very tough for them to win it. But, hey, they're fighting. He's launching on Ashton Stamps. I don't know what he was doing. You can see clicking on is not the same as last year. I don't know. I click on there last year. I picked that, probably. But he can't get his head turned around or whatever. And they moss me. Artis Cole, one of the players I talked about potentially making plays. He makes one there. He just doesn't have his head turned around, so I guess I can't press triangle in that spot. And they score a touchdown in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 15. A lot of time they are running cover 4, drop, and we just have literally all day. Martin Johnson makes a man miss an open space. A big catch. 360 yards for Paul Schofield. He's kind of a gunslinger. 21 for 28 today. He does have 2 picks, but in the second half he's been lights out. We're going to run a draw here to Lance Barnes, and he cooks. It's a great play call. Awasika on press coverage. Play action. Another ball to Awasika. Great coverage there. You got to give Awasika another chance, right? He comes back to the football. Only a 7-yard catch. I was hoping that would be past the sticks. It was not. We're going to go for this. Why not? They blitz. Oh, no, it was the Texas route. Behind him, Jose Kim was open for a touchdown. I throw the drag instead. And they actually get the ball back here. Let's see what Rice does. Might have been a mistake there. I think it was. I know it was, actually. But we're going to see what happens. Oh, what? They throw to the user and they get a first. He gets thrown forward by Javon DeVoe and they get a first. They're now moving the ball a little bit. We're going to blitz. David Babcock's got him. Runs him right into Ecal Taylor. We have 6 sacks in this game. And a lot of that is attributed to just running cover 0. It's now 3rd and 19. Now, going for it might have been a stupid idea. I agree. But at the same time, who cares at this point? Because we're just sacking them every time they drop back. And they're just going to go for it again. We're going to go cover 3 look, but it's actually cover 2. Let's confuse them. Deep zone. If they throw that short, it doesn't even matter, man. That's turnover on downs. I thought they were at least going to throw past the sticks. The rest of this game was very uneventful, except for one play that I want to mention. David Babcock gets a pick 6 on a lurk, which I want to just talk about how good of a player David Babcock is. We win this game, and not only do we bounce back in this episode after last episode ending in such a bad way on the road at Kyle Field, not scoring a single point, Paul Schofield balled out in this game as a true freshman quarterback, just having so many yards, 369, nice, 3 touchdowns. He does have 2 picks, but he's just a true gunslinger. And back to David Babcock. He's a linebacker that's a true freshman that can truly do everything. He can stop the run, he can play in coverage in the pass game, and he can rush the passer. He's only a true freshman getting better every day, and he could easily be the winner of the Chuck Bednarik Award. Next episode, we have to go back on the road to play a ranked SMU team, and that could be exactly what we need to redeem ourselves after shitting the bed against Texas A&M and not scoring a single point on the road at Kyle Field. I can't wait for this matchup. If we win this one, we could make the All-Texas Conference Championship game. If you guys are excited for that,
leave a like on this video, leave a comment in the comment section. I'm always open to new suggestions. As a new content creator, I'm just trying to get better every day. So thank you guys for all the support on the channel, and I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers. So if you guys could leave a sub, it'd be greatly appreciated. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. See ya.